Welcome to Lillian's Garden. Here it's informative, inspiring, and easy to copy. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to get yam leaves for growing. Because when I did the earlier video and I said grow yam from leaves and vines, some friends have got in touch with me. Where do we get the leaves? So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create some leaves for your own use. You would get a yam that's already growing. You can see the head like this. It's showing all these white spots. After a while, it's going to turn green and it will also have some brown portions. The green bits are going to grow into the shoots out of the soil, and the brown bits will result in roots and grow firmly into the soil. So all you need to start with, if you don't grow yams already, you can just start with one yam head like this and you will be able to have one yam plant. But if you grow yams already, you know how to cut up your yam and do your yam farming thing already. So you'll be able to take your own leaves from your leaves that you have in your yam garden. This situation that I'm talking about here now is if you don't have any yam plants regularly because you don't grow yam. So you take this yam head that we have here, and it could even be that it has grown further than this and it's already shooting up. You put it into your sack. That is when you're growing yams in bags. You put it into the sack of sand and cover it, mulch it over, and it will grow. When it grows, you would have yam leaves. You wait for 2.5 months to 3 months before you start to harvest the leaves. And I've said earlier, when you want to harvest the leaves, don't fertilize your yam for 2 weeks. Make sure you cut the leaves 2 weeks after you fertilized it, because you're supposed to fertilize it every 2 weeks. So cut your leaves, make sure the nitrogen level is low, because that is what you're trying to achieve by not fertilizing the yam for 2 weeks. The nitrogen level will be low in the leaves, because the nitrogen being in the leaves will not encourage rooting. It will rather probably make the roots to rot. If you keep in mind to cut your leaves at the right stage, they will grow better. You will then have leaves that you can use to start your yam plants. You can use all the leaves on the yam plants that you've just created and then leave it, and it will start all over again and still grow you a small yam. You also may use the cuttings in the middle of the yam, and you will end up with something like this after about 3 weeks. You can now go and plant it where it's going to be, and make sure you put it in the soil, cover it properly, and keep it fertilized every other week. This way you're going to get your yam leaves that you're going to use to grow yams from leaves. It's very easy to do. It's actually the easiest part of it. It's growing your initial yam. So when you have put that in the soil, you've grown it, you cut the leaves off and you stick them into the sand. I would like you to use sand because I don't want compost in there. You need to use sand. I'll be showing you this at the end of this video. And the yam leaf, 2 on each node. As you will cut it, you will put them into the soil and wait for 3-4 weeks. You may pull out one and you will see that it's already rooting. that is a successful project. Keep it indoors or covered under some leaves, some bamboo, or a shed. It should not be directly outside in the sun. Now, for people who already have their own yam garden, you just need to take some of these leaves and use it. I want to mention something concerning the bags that you use for growing yams, as I have seen from a lot of people. Please fill your yam bags. Make sure it's got a lot of soil in it, because you are enclosing this yam in a small space. You can't have very tiny, very short length of yam bag. You can't grow successful yam in bags that are not properly filled like this. You can't say, oh, I'm going to just half fill it and leave it that way. You need to fill and let your bag stand tall like this, and then you would continue to add more soil when the plant grows up again. So finally, when you have your yam leaves, you cut and have 2 leaves per node. 2 leaves per node. Make sure you cut the little portion at the bottom and at the top, and then you put it in the soil. You can put 2 in each pot. That's all right. There will be times there will be just 1 leaf on a node. That is also okay, but some will be 2 leaves, some will be 1 leaf. It's the node itself that is most important. Put it in sandy soil, not compost, and then wait for the results. Thank you for watching this video, and please do subscribe, leave a like and your comments.